Hello everybody, this is Mr. Rob and welcome back to episode number 41 of the Toronto Thunderbirds franchise here on Madden NFL 22, and today the Toronto Thunderbirds travel to New Orleans to face the 1-3 New Orleans Saints and a team that's underwhelmed this season. Last year the Saints finished 12-5, which was the best record in the NFC, but they are now 1-3 to start this season after road losses to the Panthers and Chiefs. They're looking for a bounce back here at home against the Thunderbirds, and we are underway here in Week 5 of the 2022 NFL season. So if you're excited for this one, make sure you drop a like and subscribe down below, especially if you want more franchise content. And first, we will start off with this Saints offense, led now by the number 27 overall pick out of Liberty, Malik Willis, who's off to a okay start. 1,000 yards, 7 touchdowns, 6 picks, but this offense for the Saints has been the talk of the league so far as to why they're struggling, as there's a nice 14-yard connection to David Bell, another rookie. Now to the 39-yard line, Malik Willis in the empty. He's going to look to his left, try to roll that way, but he's going to get sacked by Montez Sweat. Part of the issue with the Saints offense has been Malik Willis he's just taking too much sacks, which is what you would not expect with two superstar tackles. Here's a 2nd and 18 pass, though, to Alvin Kamara, so that'll get that sack yardage back. And now on 3rd and 10, Malik Willis to throws right side, but he airmails his man Bell. That leads to a punt, and here comes Ryan Fitzpatrick in this Toronto Thunderbirds offense. Fitzpatrick not having the best of years so far. 831 yards, 6 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. He's been manageable, but not the same Fitzpatrick that we saw last year. Thunderbirds come out in the empty here in their first play from offense, and it's a quick strike to the tight end Bates. That'll pick up 6 yards. Now 2nd and 4, Gibson joins Fitzpatrick in the backfield. He will get the carry, and he's going to be stuffed. Nice run defense by New Orleans, as Gibson, we know, is the primary back and offense of this team. Now 3rd and 5, Fitzpatrick to throw. He's looking to his left side, fires deep to the sideline. He's got Samuel, a 21-yard connection, and that'll move the chains. Man in motion across the formation. 3 tight ends on this set. It's a handoff to Gibson. He's going to be met. And Gibson coming off another record performance. 46 carries, 301 yards last week against Dallas. 727 already this season. Now 2nd and 9 is going to go back to Gibson, the life of this offense, as he's going to get about 8 and make it now 3rd and 2. 2 tight ends, Gibson the deep back. It's a give to him, and he's going to race and get the first down, just pounding the rock early. Once more is Toronto. Now a little bit of misdirection, but it's another give to Gibson. Nice rally by the Saints defense. They'll get him down for 2. He stays in on 2nd down. It's another give to him, this time right side. He's going to pick up maybe 2. But now it's 3rd and 6. Will Toronto throw? They will throw for it. Fitzpatrick drops back in the pocket, fires right side. He has McLaurin for a first down. McLaurin off to a great start this season as well. And now he moves the chains, now 1st and 10 at the 28. Give to Gibson. Breaks a couple tackles. Still isn't going down, and there's a late flag. So I don't think this play will count. No, it will be a legal block in the back on the offense, specifically Logan Thomas. So that makes now 1st and 17. 3 tight ends still on this handoff as it goes to Gibson. He gets maybe 1. That makes it 2nd and 16. The rookie Kyron Williams checks into the ballgame. He gets his first carry of the day. It's not much, and now it's facing 3rd and 13 for Toronto. They are going to go with a draw play to Gibson. Interesting call, but I don't think the Saints are ready for it, and they do pick up a first down. So very risky, unconventional call, but it works. And now they got 1st and 10 in the red zone. At the 18-yard line, back to Gibson. Up the middle, he breaks a tackle, but he gets put down at the 14-yard line. 2nd and 6. Gibson still in the game. Going to be another handoff to him. He's going to cut it left, maybe get back to the line of scrimmage. Now you got 3rd and 6. They don't run it this time. Fitzpatrick in the pocket. Escapes to his right. Nobody on that side of the field, but he's going to use his legs, and he's going to pick up a first down. Goal to go now from the 7 as this drive continues. It's been a long one. Another man across the formation to the left, handoff Gibson. He finishes off with a touchdown. The 8+ minute drive ends in 7 for the Toronto Thunderbirds as Blankenship gets ready for the extra point, and this one does connect, so you've seen his struggles, but he does put up 7 for Toronto. So now we can finally get to see the Saints offense just for the 2nd time today. First and 10 from his own 25. Malik Willis rolls to his right, but he's going to be sacked again by Montez Sweat. Malik Willis has to decide early if he wants to throw it or run it. He's taking too many sacks. Now 3rd and 17. He fires left side for Kamara, who gets stopped shy by Trey Herndon. And that's a punt for the Saints. Toronto back on the field, split back here on 1st and 10. It's a pass. There's Humphreys. Maybe he gets about 2. Now 2nd and 8, coming back in another heavy formation, so they're going to attack the ground once more. Gibson, though, is going to be met, and he might have gotten 1. Now 3rd and 7. Trying to set up a screen for Gibson, and the ball hits off of the back of the lineman's head. So that drive will end, and that'll also end the first quarter. Toronto currently up 7-0, is now the Saints with the football to start second quarter. They start at their own 30-yard line. Willis back to pass, throws it right side. He's actually going to be intercepted, picked off by Fuller. He's got some space, and he's going to be tackled inside the 15. Just a bad pass by Willis as he finds the hands of Fuller. And now Toronto's set up nicely at the 13-yard line. They give it to Gibson, but he puts the ball on the ground. Davenport forces a fumble, and Gibson gives it right back to the Saints. His first fumble of the season. And just like that, now the Saints have the ball back on their own 8-yard line. Willis to throw. He's going to throw a deep bomb right side. There's Kamara deep downfield, and he comes away with it. Alvin Kamara goes to the 30 of the Thunderbirds. Arguably the best back in the league, shows his hands there. Now 1st and 10. Pass left side. That's a connection. There's Bell again. Now 2nd and 2. Handoff to Kamara, who's feeling himself after that big play. He's going to be swarmed, though, on 2nd down. Nice play led by Yamin Davis. Now you go 3rd and 5. They're going to go empty. Thomas in the slot. Kamara also left side, but Willis is going to roll to his right, and he's going to throw this one away. And that's going to be 3 for the Saints. So now it's a 7-3 lead now for the Thunderbirds. Another give to Gibson. He gets 1, and this run defense by New Orleans has been phenomenal. They forced 3rd and 8. Fitzpatrick forced the throw, fires, almost intercepted. He was behind his man Humphreys. That would have been a 1st down. Instead, they get the ball back to the Saints, who are now at their own 21-yard line. Handoff to Kamara. He's going to be stacked up, and there's a flag down. It's going to be a legal block in the back against the offense this time for the Saints, as it was David Bell who couldn't keep his hands in play. 1st and 19, empty goes New Orleans. He's going to roll to his right, fire another one deep downfield, but he overthrows his man. He had Marquez Callaway down there. Now we go 3rd and 19. Saints stay empty. Willis rolls to his left, but he's going to be sacked by Chase Young at his own 2-yard line. And that'll be another sack and another punt for the Saints. So the Thunderbirds have good field position. They're at the 31 of New Orleans, as it's a give to Gibson, who just runs through a defender. Put Bradley Roby on his back. Now gets him out to the 25. 2nd and 4. Back to Gibson. He's going to be stuffed up the middle. Maybe picked up a couple. And now it's 3rd and 2. Saints load the box. They go to Gibson, and the Saints have the right call. Loss of 3. Another stop on 3rd down. Thunderbirds do get 3, so it is back to a 10-3 lead. As now here's on 1st and 10. Dangerous pass, as Herndon was in the area. Now 2nd and 10, back to the ground. Kamara, though, met up the middle. Jonathan Allen, phenomenal run defender, gets through, puts Kamara on his back, and now they got 3rd and 11. Willis, back to pass, rolls to his right. He's just going to throw it away, and this Saints offense continues to sputter. Thunderbirds back with the ball. 2nd and 9, handoff to Gibson. He's going to run into the arms of Adebo, and he's going to pick up some space, but there is an injured Saints on the play. A little later in this drive, now in Saints territory at the 49-yard line, a 1st and 10, and Lattimore comes down and makes the play. It's been great defensive run defense for the Saints. Now 3rd and 11. Fitzpatrick is going down, sacked up the middle by Roach as he gets through. That's a punt for the Thunderbirds. We're going to go to the 2-minute warning. Defense is showing out so far today. After the 2-minute warning, it's a 3rd and 1 for the Saints. Willis rolls to his left, fires back across the middle, and he has David Bell. It is the 2nd-round rookie out of Purdue who moves the chains, and the Saints go hurry up. Play fake, 1st and 10. Willis looking deep, checks it down, can't find his tight end, so that won't fall incomplete. Now they spread out the off defense here on 2nd and 10. Willis trying to take a deep shot. He has a man down there, and it's going to be intercepted. through the hands of his receiver into the arms of Jackson, who throws down Callaway. That's the second INT for Willis so far in this game. Now the Thunderbirds have a chance to put a little drive together. They start their own 34, all 3 timeouts. 1st and 10, Fitzpatrick checks down to Gibson. That's going to be a loss of about 4. And now it's 2nd and 15. Letting the clock run a little bit, and there's going to be a false start against the Toronto offense. This drive is kind of dead in the water. Now 2nd and 20. Yeah, they're just going to go to the ground. Gibson, he's going to pick up some yards. Saints won't call timeout. So that's how the first half will end. Thunderbirds up 10-3 in this defensive battle. Will they come away victorious, or will it be the Saints who come back and win this one? We'll have to find out in the second half. That's so far in our game. We do have the 4 o'clock matchup, so a couple games have finished so far in Week 5. First off, in Atlanta, where the Falcons lost to the Giants in the early games, 24-21. Falcons struggling this year, Giants just trying to stay competitive in the NFC East. We're going to go up north to Indy, where the Colts host the Vikings. Currently getting ready for halftime. The Vikings up 14-0. Wentz only 9 yards passing in what has been a struggle for that Colts offense today. And then finally, we're going to go into the Northeast, where the Eagles host the Rams, and the Eagles come away victorious 23-20. 4-1 to start the season as Philadelphia, while the Rams continue to struggle. Not quite sure why. Stafford did have 2 picks, but hopefully LA can turn around for their sake. As that wraps up our Week 5 halftime report. Back into our game, Toronto starts off with the football in the second half, and they're going to go right back to the ground game. 11 quick ones for Gibson. Gets it to the 33. Now it's going to be a play fake to Gibson. Fitzpatrick in the pocket. Barely gets the throw away. Finds Gibson. And that's going to be a loss of 1. Now 2nd and 11. Goes back underneath center. It's a bubble screen to Humphries that falls incomplete. But there is a flag down. And they're going to get pass interference on the offense. McLaurin was blocking really early. So that'll back up this even more. This is now 2nd and 21. Fitzpatrick forced the throw, drops back, steps up, finds Humphries. So that'll get the penalty yardage back. And now it's 3rd and 9. Fitzpatrick drops back to throw. He's looking, fires left side, and he's intercepted. Picked off by Bradley Roby. Roby is inside the 20, block on Fitzpatrick, and it's going to be a pick 6. The Saints, just like that, tie this one up at 10. Fitzpatrick late to the flats, or late to the outside on a comeback. You can't do that. And now it's back to square one. Offense back out on the field. Fitzpatrick rolls to his right, just fires this one into the seats. And now we go 2nd and 10. Hand off to Gibson. He's got a little space left side, trying to make it a little bit shorter of a 3rd down. It's now 3rd and 6. Fitzpatrick back to throw. 4-man rush, tries to step up, but he runs into the arms of Cam Jordan. And now the Saints have taken the momentum in this game, and they have a chance to take the lead. 2nd and 8, handoff to Kamara. He's going to be stopped from behind by Ioannidis and company. And now it's 3rd and 5. Saints offense struggles so far today. This will be a big conversion. Instead, Malik Willis is going to go down. Jonathan Allen gets in on the sack parade. And another punt for the Saints. So Toronto gets the football back on their own 41-yard line. And then there's another interception. Picked off. Fitzpatrick is. And this one's going back the other way. Touchdown Saints on the 2nd pick 6 of the 3rd quarter. And this one was just some miscommunication. This is a tight end option route. I think Thomas should have cut to the left. Instead he sits down and it's thrown right into the arms of the Saints. They have the lead, and now the Superdome is rocking. Down by 7. Fitzpatrick drops back, gets hammered, falls incomplete. 3rd and 9. There's a flag down. Fitzpatrick drops back, throws left side. This will be a 1st down. But let's check on the flag as it was thrown early. There's actually going to be offsides against the defense. Davenport had his hands over the ball, as you can see here. Very tic-tac call, but it doesn't really matter as it was declined anyway. Just very interesting to see. Now it's their own 49-yard line. Here's a swing to Kyron Williams, trying to get him in open space. He might pick up 1 at what's considered a run. 2nd and 9, draw play now. Gibson, he's got a hole. He has a 1st down as he gets into Saints territory and crosses the century mark once again. He stays in on this play now to Fitzpatrick's left. Fitzpatrick to throw on 1st and 10, and Thomas wide open hits off his helmet. Don't know where Logan Thomas has been in this game, but he needs to get his head back in it. 2nd and 10, Fitzpatrick escapes the pocket. He's going to pick up the first down with his legs, get us to the 25 of the Saints as we look to tie it back up. 5.5 to go in the third quarter. Quick 3-step drop by Fitzpatrick, and this time he finds Thomas, who picks the right route. That's what we should have did the first time. That's a gain of 16, and now it's goal to go. Motion out of the backfield, so no Fitzpatrick is in there empty. He has a man wide open in the flats, but he couldn't find him. Instead, David Onyemata gets the sack, his 1.5 of the day. And now it's 2nd and goal from the 16. Handoff to Gibson to try to get a little closer. Instead, I think we're going to be going backwards. Illegal block in the back again on the offense. This time it was downfield by McLaurin. We got 2nd and goal from the 25. Fans starting to come alive. Saints bring 5 men. Fitzpatrick just checks it down over the middle, gets about 8. And now you got 3rd and goal from the 17. What do you do here? Fitzpatrick throws a quick slant to McLaurin. He gets it inside the 5. And Toronto will kick 3. So instead of taking a shot for the end zone, they're going to make it a 4-point deficit. The Saints hold on to a lead as we enter the final quarter of play. Saints will have the football up 17-13. It's 2nd and 9 from the 30 of Toronto. Willis' quick pass finds his tight end Ruckert this time, the rookie out of Ohio State. Now it's 3rd and 4. Drop back, throw across the middle, and there's a connection. Marquez Callaway comes away with a grab, matched up on Fuller. He gets 15 and moves the chains for the Saints. Not technically goal to go, but might as well should be. 1st and 10, Willis rolls to his right. He's going to be chased, and he's going to put the ball on the ground. He's sacked, loses it. Fuller comes away with it. He jumps twice, and the Thunderbirds have the football. Deron Payne with the strip sack. Willis with another turnover. And now Toronto, thankfully, doesn't give up any points there. 2nd and 8, give to Gibson. There's an injured man, though. It's Brandon Scherf. That could be a big one, as he actually will not return to this ballgame. It's now 3rd and 2 for Toronto. Fitzpatrick just running for his life. He's going to be sacked. Marcus Davenport off the edge gets his first of the day. And now Toronto will punt it back to the Saints. Tressway, the lefty kicker, boots it back to let this one bounce. It's going to hit at the 10, and it's a phenomenal punt down at the 4-yard line. What a punt by Tressway. So now Willis backed up on his own end zone. They're going to throw for it on 1st and 10. He doesn't like what he sees. He tries to run away, but he's going to take a safety. Hit down by Jonathan Allen. That's 2 points for Toronto. And now a field goal takes the lead. They also get the football back, as here they are at their own 49-yard line. Fitzpatrick, under a lot of heat, just throws it to the bench, but he was still in the pocket, so that'll be intentional grounding against Fitzpatrick. So it makes it 2nd and 24. Bunch to the right for Fitzpatrick. He pump fakes that way. Has nobody open, just tries to escape, and he's going to use his legs, and he's going to take some contact, but he's going to get about 10 back, and now it's 3rd and 14. Less than 10 minutes to go. Fitzpatrick drops back. He fires left side. He's going to have McLaurin, but he's not going to have a first down, and Toronto does punt. So the Saints with the football, about 9 minutes to go with the lead. 2nd and 10, Willis steps up. He's hit from behind. Chase Young with another sack. Willis continues to hit the dirt, and now it's 3rd and 15. Willis in the shotgun. They're going to throw. Toronto brings 4. He's going to take a deep shot for Bell, who gets behind the defense, but he overthrew him, and Andres Pete is hurt on the play. That could have been a big shot for the Saints. Instead, they'll punt it away to Toronto, where Gibson will field it at his own 35-yard line. And he's going to get close to midfield. Tanner Muse also hurt on this play for the Saints, so they're starting to rack up some injuries. Now out to the 32 of the Saints, so Toronto driving a little bit, gets a handoff to Gibson. That's going to pick up about 5, and we're about to hit the 6-minute mark. 2nd and 5, back to Gibson. He's going to be met in the hole. Nice fill by Adebo. Now 3rd and 4 from the 27. Fitzpatrick trying to set up a screen. They do connect to McKissick, who checked in. McKissick's got some speed. He's going to get inside the 10, down at the 8-yard line. A 19-yard screen. And now Toronto's threatening with a touchdown. 1st and goal. Fitzpatrick rolls to his left. Nobody's open. Tries to find Humphreys. They misconnect. Try it again now. 2nd and goal. Four-man rush from the Saints. Fitzpatrick once again rolls to his left, and this time he does fire short, and he will find Samuel. So that's a quick 5, and now you got goal to go from the 3. Fans on their feet. Fitzpatrick to pass, fires, has McLaurin across the middle. Touchdown Thunderbirds, they take the lead. Back on top is Toronto, up now by 5. 4 minutes to go. Malik Willis has to lead the team down. Instead, he's going to take a sack here on first down. Fumble caused by Sweat. Now it's 2nd and 24. Willis, 4-man rush. He's going to throw a deep ball right side. And this one is tipped and is caught. On the rebound, Jeremy Ruckert comes away with it. The 5th-round rookie of Ohio State. Good concentration. And now the Saints, just like that, are at the 29-yard line. Willis, 1st and 10 to pass, rolls to his right, tries to throw it to the sideline, but Ruckert can't come away with this one. Matthew Ioannidis is hurt on the play, so our best pass rusher comes out. And that'll take us to the 2-minute warning. Saints, though, 3rd and 19. They need 6. Willis, all by himself in the shotgun. Drops, has some time, fires right. This one is caught. Great grab by Callaway. Good body control. Gets 2 feet in bounds. That's a big-time conversion. Now at the 18. Less than 2 minutes to go. Quick pass. There's a tight end, Ruckert. He's going to find his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Saints back up on top. Excuse me, that was not Ruckert. That was the backup tight end. Now trying to put a 3-point lead here, as this one is going to be incomplete. But the Saints have a 1-point lead, less than 2 minutes. So it's going to be up to Fitzpatrick and the offense to get downfield. Here's a first down pass to Thomas. Big-time conversion. That's going to be a gain of 23. And Toronto going to go hurry up. Now Fitzpatrick in the gun. Fires. Has a man left side. It's De'Ami Brown. He's inside to the Saints territory. And there's a flag down. It's going to be roughing the passer against the Saints. Big penalty is now. That puts the Thunderbirds in field goal range. Less than 2 minutes to go. It's going to be a handoff to Gibson. So the Thunderbirds are just going to try to burn the timeouts and take the lead with a field goal. Saints do get it to 3rd and 12. Toronto will keep it safe with Gibson, who gets some space. Almost goes out of bounds. Almost pulls an Auburn. But does force the last timeout. Blankenship does make it. And now the Thunderbirds have a 2-point lead. And the Saints have a minute with no timeouts. As Willis have a game-winning drive in him. Rolls to his right. Nobody's open on that side of the field. He will tuck it and run his first official run of the day, believe it or not. Now 2nd and 1. Less than a minute to go. Willis fires to the sideline. This one's broken up. Nice defense by Fuller. 3rd and 1 now. Willis rolls to his right. Nobody's open. Throws it to the bench. And now they have to convert. They bring in the goal line set here for 4th and 1. It's a fullback dive. That's going to get you the first, but the clock's going to keep moving. And now you have your heavy personnel in. 1st and 10. They try to spread him out. Willis finds Kamara. That'll get him 8. And it will stop the clock. You only got about 29 seconds left, though. 2nd and 8. Willis, deep ball right side, trying to find Thomas, but he's in double coverage. 3rd and 8. Saints moving around a little bit. 25 seconds left to go. Willis drops back. He's going to take a sack, lose the football. It's on the ground. It's picked up by the Saints, but the clock is ticking, and they can't get back to the line. The Toronto Thunderbirds win this one. Final score, 25-23. And what was a pretty defensive battle and was a pretty gritty win for the Thunderbirds. They should have won more handily, but, two pick sixes will do that for you, as the defense only gave away 9 points in this game. Saints offense, I don't know what's wrong with it. Keep in mind, they did lose their offensive coordinator, Pete Carmichael, to the Seahawks for their head coach, but they replaced him with Eric Bieniemy of the Chiefs. So you would think with Payton and Bieniemy as offensive masterminds, you'd have something going on offense, but I didn't see it here. Willis might have promise, but it's going to take some time. Something's just not right in New Orleans, but we moved to 3-2 on the season. We did suffer an injury, though, and it is Brandon Scherf. He tore his labrum, so he will miss the next 3 games, but we are kind of prepared. We spent a 3rd-round pick on Emil Ekiyor Jr. out of Alabama, a hidden dev rookie. So I'm actually very interested to see how he does these next 3 weeks, as I plan on him to be a lineman of the future. We are going to move Nick Anderson to the practice squad, however, to make room for Senio Clemente, just trying to get some depth along that offensive line just in case we get another injury. Week 5 is over. Here are the scores. The Chiefs, we're not going to take a look at them, but they stay undefeated as they smoke the Chargers. And the Jaguars beat the Cowboys on Thursday night. The 1 o'clock game on Fox, the Buccaneers win 41-31 against the Lions. Big win for the Buccaneers as they improve to 2-3 on the season, while the Lions fall to 3-2. Tom Brady starting off 1-4. That would have been kind of interesting, but the Buccaneers do win. As far as CBS, the Browns win at home 28-23 against the Ravens as the two-time MVP Lamar Jackson struggled in this one. And the Ravens just aren't clicking like they have in the past. It's interesting to see in the early stretch. So the late games for CBS, the Texans beat the Broncos 34-28. Both quarterbacks, though, Rattler and Tagovailoa, both looked good, both threw a pair of touchdowns, but it was the Texans who come out on top. We've looked at the Broncos so far a lot early, and I like what I see. I think they do have some potential in the West. The Panthers win again. They knock off the undefeated Cardinals. Cam Newton with another good game for the Panthers. They are 4-1 to start. Are we back in 2015? Rivera and the Newton, or Cam Newton, turning back the clock. Big win for Carolina. To the Sunday night game, the Bengals beat the Titans 23-17. We beat the Bengals back in week 1, and since then they've ripped off 4 straight victories, so they improved to 4-1, looking like one of the teams to beat in the AFC. Burrow didn't have a good game, but the defense and company stepped up. And then on Monday night, the Seahawks get a big win over the Jets 34-28, pair of 1-3 teams. Seahawks, remember, made it to the Super Bowl a season ago, off to a slow start this year. They do have a new coach, but that's a big win for them, so they moved to 2-3, trying to keep some postseason hopes alive. Players of the week, Daron Payne got it for us with his 3 sacks and 2 forced fumbles. Trey Sermon of the 49ers, 181 yards on the ground, 2 rushing touchdowns. And the Chiefs' big win, then it's Pat Mahomes and L'Jarius Sneed, players of the week in the AFC. Next up, we'll return home finally for a game against the 4-1 Philadelphia Eagles. Probably the biggest surprise so far of the season. The Eagles were the worst team in the NFL just a year ago, and it's been a pretty solid turnaround. They drafted well. Hurts is playing a little bit better, but I do think this team could be a fluke. We will play the Eagles. They don't have that many playmakers on offense. Hurts has been manageable as he's still the quarterback in Philly, still trying to prove himself. As we're going to take a look at his ratings here, he's up to a 74 overall in year number 3. Still trying to prove himself to be the long-term man of the Eagles, but there's not really much playmakers. A lot of their strength on offense is their offensive line. They have Brandon Brooks at right guard still and Lane Johnson. They did lose Kelsey, the center, in free agency. So I'm expecting them to kind of be slow on offense. Defense, though, they had the best defensive tackle in the league in Fletcher Cox, so don't expect us to go a lot of running inside in this game. He's still well supplemented by Brandon Graham, who at 34 is still a good player. And their biggest free agency pickup, they did pick up Kareem Jackson from the Broncos in the offseason. He's a strong safety. He's older, but he's still a pretty solid player. But I do think this is a winnable game. I do think we could take first place in the NFC in this next one if we come away victorious, as the top 2 teams in the division will battle it out early. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you leave a like and subscribe down below, especially if you want more franchise content. This is Mr. Rob, and I'll see you in the next one.